Hey, we are really delighted to welcome Zubair Ahmed to the Art Zone satellite at Hugo House. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I think you are a fascinating guy. How old are you right now?
I'm 25.
25. In 25 years, you were born in Bangladesh. What year did you, or how old were you when you moved to the States?
I was 16 and a half.
And so that was
moved in 2005.
That was high school.
Yeah,
right?
that was high school.
To Texas. Very
To Texas.
different. And then you
It was
went
very
to,
different.
and then you went to Stanford. And what was your degree there?
I studied mechanical engineering.
And then you've landed in Seattle, and you're working at the big Boeing as an engineer there. But you're joining us here because you have a book, a book of poems called, and I'm going to hold up, City of Rivers. And it was published by McSweeney's, which is a very cool, I think, boutique, cool publishing house. So at what point did you decide or realize that you were a poet or a writer who wanted to put things down on paper?
I really enjoy writing. I notice that it makes me think, and puts me in this space where I can retrospect and make the rope less frayed, is one way to say it.
Make the rope less frayed.
Yeah.
That's a very nice, what does that mean? Well, that's a nice way to put it. Does that
You
mean,
know, life, if you don't take care of life, it goes into chaos, right?
Yes.
So you have to do this, do that, to
Yeah.
get to where you want to get to. So like that, writing helps me organize. Like, for example, this book, like when I first came to America, I was lost. It kind of makes sense. It's a different culture.
So this is like your history in this book.
Not necessarily. Actually, the events in this book necessarily didn't happen, but the emotions that
That's what I
are
mean.
in the poems are true.
When looking at your work as an engineer, which is fairly structured, I actually think, I really do see a connection between engineering and poetry, and maybe that they both are about relationships, putting things together, figuring things out, ideas. Does that resonate for you at all?
Yeah, actually it does, because you have to use imagination in engineering and you have to use imagination in writing. So that's one space where I've noticed that the two of them combined create this new space, which I can explore. For poetry, I think it comes from really a space in my life that is not touched by anything else. It's a kind of this core that I have that I really enjoy exploring. Like, for example, when I don't know what to do, and I'm in a space where the future seems uncertain, and I have lots of responsibilities. In moments like that, I don't really know where to go except into poetry. So that's really where my poetry comes from.
Have any of your Boeing buddies, have they read your book or heard you read before?
I actually don't talk about my poetry with anybody.
You
I
don't?
don't promote it. I don't. If somebody finds out and asks me, cool.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned, like I have a hard time seeing myself as a poet.
Yes.
It's more like, that's why I say I'm a fake poet.
Zubair Ahmed, fake
Fake
poet.
Yeah, that's more appropriate, I would say. I don't promote it. I don't talk to anybody about it. My parents don't really know anything about it either.
Seriously?
Nobody they know that I've written a book.
Right.
And that's about it. And I like it like that, because what it does is it stops little voices from getting into this poetry space that I have.
Yeah, if there's a certain purity of that.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
your thing. It's clean. There's a cleanness. You know what I mean by
Yeah,
that.
and it really helps me organize my past. I really like that, my emotional past. And that helps me because, you know, if I'm emotionally organized in the past, I can move on with more, less fear into the future.
Wow, for 25, you're so advanced. That's incredible to me. Well, so I am going to promote your book. I know you're not going to be a promotion guy. City of Rivers, Zubair Ahmed. You can pick it up at, I think it's mcsweeneys.net, and probably at stores and other places online. Well, thank you so much for taking time off to come and talk with us.
No, for sure. It's
totally
my pleasure.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And so you're going to sign this book to me? Could I have it?
Oh, that's actually my personal copy. I don't have any extra copies.
Well, then
I'm
you'll
sorry.
be sending me one in the mail.
Yeah, sure. That's cool.
This is great.